Hello, my name is Maureen Rogers from Laurel Mill Playhouse, and this is Curtain Call. And I'm so excited to have actors, actresses, producer, me, director, actress here. And we have a couple of other people coming up too. And we are doing Four Old Broads. And Lorraine, since you're the director, tell us why you wanted to do this show.
Well, Maureen, thank you for asking me on the show, first of all. You and I spoke one time about the fact that there aren't that many parts available for women of a certain age. And we are women of a certain age, so we were very sensitive to that. And I don't know, I don't remember whether it was you or I who found Four Old Broads. Was it you?
Oh, I think it was you,
was it
yeah.
Me? And it seemed perfect for us because we know Four Old Broads, and it's a good material, it's very funny, and that's just kind of how it started. We started talking, and we both have know people who fit the bill, so we cast the show, and here we are, and it's a wonderful thing.
It's been so much fun.
It is absolutely hysterical.
It is a funny show with a little mystery to it.
And mischief,
Yeah.
and mayhem. As
And
they say,
mayhem,
right?
and a little bit of inappropriateness, you
Yes,
know.
just a tad.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
And Marge is playing Beatrice,
Yes.
and she's really the feisty one. Go ahead and describe your character.
That was typecasting because Marge
Yeah.
is
Because she is
the
feisty.
feisty one.
Well, Beatrice has a heart of gold and the mouth of a sailor. So that definitely does jack up our rating a little bit, but it's really been a lot of fun playing her. She used to be a stripper, so that says a lot right there. But she loves everybody that she's with, and she would go to the mat for anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a very loving person. Mm-hmm. She has a mouth on her, but it is all worthwhile.
But you know, everybody knows somebody like Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
An older woman who's kind of been around and, you know, doesn't want to take any more
Right.
guff from anybody.
Right.
And so I think people are going to be able to relate to her.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Filters are
tons of
gone.
friends.
Right.
Filters are gone.
Yes.
She's a member of the I Don't Care Club.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
I love it. So, Lorraine, it doesn't seem like there's been anything difficult about directing this play, but I'm sure there must be something. I mean, a lot of activity on the stage.
There's a lot of activity, there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of business, what we call business, with props and reactions and looks between the actors. And because it's a static set, there's only one set. So the challenge, I think, is getting the actors to move around the set so they don't look like they're always in one place. So I found that a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
But you guys are easily directable, which is a wonderful thing. And because not everyone is.
Thank you.
But yeah, everybody is very fluid, and because we all know each other, I think that makes it a little bit easier too. You know,
Yeah. I mean,
you're more
we've been
comfortable with
friends
each other.
for a long time.
Forever.
Known Sanjeev and Anne and Stacy I knew before. So
right.
it's been a great experience, and now that we're getting closer, you know, the lines come better, and you can sling them out like you want to.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly. And that's how you know, I always say this to every cast, and I just said it again this morning. There's a time when the cast comes together, you know? And that's what I like about directing, when you just get this book and it's got words in it and it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you have people and you have personalities and you have a set. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of comes together. It's really magic.
Yeah.
You know, that everybody learns their lines, you know, gets their blocking, the set looks good, the music is, you know, the right music.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
guys have been great. I try to be anyway, very collaborative. So I like suggestions from my cast. If you tell me that it doesn't work for you, I'm good with that. And last night, somebody made the suggestion of a piece of music. I won't mention it because I want you to see the show. But somebody made a suggestion of a piece of music, so we're going to use that music. And I love that. You know, I love that there's back and forth and people can help you to make it what it should be, right?
And I think for the actor too, not that we've gotten our lines down completely, but they're just words that you're trying to string into a sentence, and all of a sudden you go, well, what was I concerned about? I know that now. You know, it's just it's kind of a neat feeling to go, oh, I can say that.
Right.
And I can say it this way.
And then,
it really
and then it
works.
becomes more natural, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound like you've practiced it.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're having a conversation like we are now.
Yeah.
Although we have written this conversation out before. We won't tell
That's right. That's I'm reading it on the
right, it's
monitor.
all
No, I'm not.
scripted.
They left me out of that writers' meeting. Sorry.
So I've never been directed by you. I've
Right.
produced shows, but you have directed Marge.
Yeah.
What show was that? Was that Fire?
Fires in the Mirror.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And you also did our 9/11 show. Oh, you're doing our 9/11
I'm doing
show
the
this year. You
9/11
didn't
Oh,
do it
good.
last year.
Good. That's
Yeah.
good. So this show, Four Old Broads, is from September the 5th to September the 21st.
Correct.
So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 3 weekends. But on the second Sunday, which is the 14th, we're going to have dinner and a show. And so we're going to do the show on a Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock is the Sunday time. And what do you think? It'll be out by 4:15?
The 4:15 probably.
And then we're just going to walk over next door to Olive on Main and have dinner together. And you get to talk with the cast and the producer and the director and the stagehands and all that. So it'll be great fun.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to your next show in February, right?
I'm going to be doing another show in February at Laurel Mill.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have to get in a shameless plug, though, for the 9/11 show, which is
Oh,
called,
right. And it is on,
September 11th.
Only.
Only one show. And it's going to be a compilation of interviews that I did with first responders to Ground Zero.
Right.
So that'll be a very emotional evening, but
Yeah.
worthwhile, I think, because we said we would never forget, and we shouldn't.
Right. And you were there that day.
I was.
In the thick of it. So
I was.
be sure and come see that. I saw it last year. It was just absolutely fantastic. And now you've got Marge who's going to be in it, right?
Yeah. And I saw it last year, and it was. I don't think there was enough Kleenex by the end of it.
Oh, right. So come to that. And that's on a Thursday, September
It's
the
Thursday,
11th. And it's still going to start at 8 o'clock,
Yes,
right?
correct.
And it lasts about an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And Marge, just to say that Marge is such a good actress that not only can she be funny in Four Old Broads, but she can be serious in the 9/11 show as well.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there was Fires in the Mirror. There was a part
Yes.
very
that
serious there.
kind of had me all choked up for
Yeah.
sure. So, why don't you describe my character? You're probably better at it.
So your character is a person named Edie, and Edie is, I like to think that she's very innocent, but not really. I think she gives the impression of wanting people to see her more innocent than she really is. She and Beatrice are besties. So you guys
Opposite ends.
and that's fun because you have that little
Yeah.
repartee between the two of you, and you have a couple of surprises as well,
Yeah,
which I
yeah,
won't mention. But I think you're the innocent-ish.
Yeah, I think.
What in the, I don't think any of you are innocent,
No, we might think we are.
but you want people to think you're innocent.
I've never acted across from Marge in a role like this before. And we know each other a lot. We go to Oliver's after our rehearsals and have a glass of wine. So it's kind of odd when she barks at me, and I bark at her. It's so cool.
It's so like me, right? Barking at people.
I mean, we would just. It's just an interesting thing that now I can do that without going, being mean. So it's fun.
Well, that's why they call it acting.
Yeah, acting. Yeah.
It's only lines.
Because you can pull that off.
Right.
You can be friends in real life, but you can still pull it off on stage,
yeah.
and that's what makes the audience.
So we're going to go on to 2 more actors that, or a couple-ish, and we're going to take a break. But remember, you can get your tickets at laurelmillplayhouse.org. And if you want to call the LMP cell number, is 301-617-9906. And I'll repeat this again later. But we'll be right back, so stay tuned.
The city of Laurel has faced extreme heat this summer, with temperatures reaching the 100s. It is not only uncomfortable, but dangerous.
Extreme heat is the #1 death in the U.S. for heat-related incidents. Very important to stay hydrated throughout the day, take breaks in the shade.
For this story and more like it, check out youtube.com/Laurel TV Official.
Welcome back to Curtain Call. I'm Maureen Rogers with an actress and an actor from our show For Old Broads. So we have Anne, who's playing Imogene, and we have Sanjeev, who's playing Sam. So Anne, why don't you talk to us a little bit about your character and how you fit in the Magnolia life?
Okay, I'd be happy to. Imogene is fairly new resident to Magnolia Place, and she has come to this as from a fairly sheltered life, and so she's a little naive, and she's learning the ropes and getting used to and getting acquainted with the other residents of Magnolia Place. Throughout the story of the play, she is very curious about things, and then she becomes quite the participant in trying to solve a mystery and then resolving the play.
It's great. It's a great role. And Sanjeev?
Yes, so I play Sam, and Sam's deal is that he used to be an Elvis impersonator. And I guess he's retired, though I would say once an Elvis impersonator, always an Elvis impersonator. So his big shtick is that he's always making moves on the ladies in the retirement community. And, you know, his advances are not always met back, not reciprocated. But when he does get a willing person who returns the affection, you know, his romantic side shows up.
Absolutely. It's really, it's so cute. How would you describe, once you got over the opening, you know, looks across the crowded room, how would you, what would you call your relationship? How would you call it? Like very romantic or
Oh, absolutely.
teasing? Yeah.
Very romantic. To some extent, a little steamy.
So come for the steam, folks.
That's right.
And so we need to do a shout out to Jed Duvall because he came out and helped Sanjeev with his Elvis tribute moves.
Yes. Yes, he helped me definitely bring out the Elvis inside of me.
Oh, I can see it. It's great. It's great.
Yes, he definitely showed me a few moves. Jed was great, showed me a few moves, and kind of just general about Elvis's attitude and how he carried himself physically. I think that's really helped me get in that headspace better. Yes.
Yeah. It's a different way of.
It's every
moving,
actor's
acting.
dream. Like,
You're
what
right.
actor wouldn't want to be an
Right,
Elvis
right.
impersonator? And so when I got this opportunity, I was like, yes, absolutely, 100 times yes.
That's great. That's great. What is the most difficult for you, Anne, in this play?
The most difficult as part of being Imogene?
Yeah.
Not tripping. I think it's making sure that as an actress, I'm able to portray the arc of the character from the beginning through the play, because it kind of peaks and valleys throughout. And so the difficulty for me, other than not trying to put on a Southern accent, because I already have one, but
A superb natural one.
thank
Yes.
you, is that making sure that those peaks and valleys don't get too high too soon, and then be able to resolve
I think
it.
we all go through that during the show. It's
Yeah.
there's a lot of depth to our characters. I think
There is.
You know,
We're a little
fun.
complex.
Yeah. What was hardest for you?
Yeah, you know, it's Sam is such a big personality that it's easy to make a caricature out of that person, right? At the end of the day, I had to remember that, you know, as big of a personality is and as flamboyant as Sam is, he's a real person, right, with a backstory, and he has feelings, and maybe he hides some of his feelings behind this facade. So just trying to draw that humanity and the everyman kind of perspective in Sam, that's something that I've had to work on.
We're doing great. I love to watch you two in action. It's
Thank you.
it's
We're having fun.
yeah, it's so much fun. And you all have been in many shows at Laurel Mill Playhouse. What were you in with Alex Campbell directed?
Oh, I got to participate in the play that goes wrong.
Yeah, which was a really cool play. And we were
One of the
fortunate.
most fun times I've ever had.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And you've been in a lot of plays recently.
Yeah.
Well, I have to give a shout out to you, Maureen, and a word of appreciation. You know, I'm not one of those who's been acting my whole life kind of thing. My wife, Lena, who has also been in a few shows and is in this show as well, has been acting most of her life, right? 40 years plus of experience. And a few years ago, she said, as we were coming out of COVID, Sanjeev, you might want to give this a shot. Give us one more activity to do together. And I was a little bit skeptical because I hadn't acted, really on stage before. But Maureen, you and Laurel Mill Playhouse gave me that opportunity a few years ago. And I think this was about 4 years ago or so now. 3.5,
like
4
the
years
Christmas
ago.
show, wasn't
Christmas
it?
show was my first one.
Yeah.
And what's funny about that one is, Lena, my wife, said, hey, it's a radio play. You don't have to memorize lines. So it's a good one to get started. So I auditioned, and incidentally was the only role that had to memorize lines. Because I played the MC in that radio play, and it was fun. So that was my introduction, and I've probably acted in about 7 or 8 different plays in this last few years,
That's
average of 1 or 2 a year.
That's
It's been absolutely phenomenal. I've learned from great actors like yourselves and great directors, and hopefully have improved a little bit each time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You have grown, and it's just a pleasure to watch you both on stage. Ann and I were, the first play I was in with you was You Can't Take It With You,
Yes,
right?
that was my first play with Laurel
yeah.
Mill Playhouse.
Yeah, so that was great fun too.
It was.
It was a wonderful
It was a
time.
great introduction.
Well, I want to make sure that you all come and see all these great folks on the stage. It's a funny show, and I know you'll enjoy it. And don't forget that we also have that special dinner at Olive on Main on the 14th. It's a dinner and a show. So it runs from September 5th to the 21st, and tickets are at laurelmillplayhouse.org. And you can call me directly at 301-617-9906. I would like to thank Laurel TV and all my guests today. It's just been wonderful having you all, and see you soon. I guess I'll see you on Tuesday for rehearsal.
That's right. Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you, and make sure you come see the show.